This is where we shovel the coal.
Shovel the coal?
Yep.
Shovel something.
So engineering video and videotape. So we have 2 people that are running digital video recorders for editing, playback, and replay.
Okay.
And we have a gentleman that remote controls iris and color balance for the cameras.
Okay.
And I'm chief engineer, chief cook and bottle washer. So I have to know a little bit about everybody's job and system to help them out, and in charge of the gear on the truck, making sure it gets put to the right places, and everything is working, and run air conditioning and heating and electricity as well.
Okay.
And give them a tour on DVRs.
Alright. These are called EVSs. They're, I don't know what, $25,000 DVRs. They've got huge hard drives. We record every camera going into the game saver. Today we have 5 cameras in the game. We record every one of them going in, and then you see, like, this is what the camera is going into my machine, and this is my output. So when the cheerleader just sat down, if somebody wanted to see it as a replay, I can rewind it back up, and then slow-mo it, freeze it, control it. So if like somebody has a big dunk going to break, or some girl, I'll call up again from the women's game earlier, some girl hits a 3-pointer, they want a replay of it, you know, I can show the play, show the 3-pointer, slow it down, boom, there's the 3-pointer. We replay all the different baskets throughout the game, we edit all the clips, we give them names, we all have our own names, like Loyola 3 hit a 3-pointer, Loyola 30 cutaway shot of her. And then throughout the game we can put highlights together. The women's game we shot a little bit of it, and we put together a little 24-second highlight package of it that we're probably going to be showing during the men's game today. You know, the women played earlier today, lost Loyola, number 3 hit several 3-pointers, blah blah. We can just, you know, edit, dissolve, cut, whatever. So throughout the game we're doing all the replays of the game, building all the highlight packages. You know, we have the graphics build us what we call front ends. Like if someone plays good defense, before you put in 3 defensive plays, you put a little interstitial, we call them, boom, defense, and then it'll cut to 3 plays, or 3-pointers, and you know, just little front ends. We have front ends of the teams, we have all the team players' names. That's about it. Okay. So,
it's like, you know, in games you see like camera to camera, is that in the air or is that in the...
No, up in the front is when it's live and they're cutting between cameras. Okay. And then whenever you go to anything that's not live, that's us. Oh, okay. From, you know... behind the scenes kind of... Right, behind the scenes type of stuff. Like we cut like a little cheating behind the scenes, but we've already shot a segment for our halftime show today. And it'll be like...
Welcome back to the Gallagher Center here at Niagara University. We are at halftime between the Purple Eagles and the Jaspers from Manhattan. Let's take a look at the back player of the week. And
so this is something we've already shot.
Point guard Scott.
And again, when halftime goes, the announcers will get a little break. We'll roll this back. I'll start editing highlights from the first half together. So a lot of things that look like they're live really aren't. But anything live is done in the front of the truck. Anything that's not live is pretty much done back here.
Sure. John
Any questions?
The table next to lip sync.
When do you like? When do you know the difference? Like when you do slow motion and you know,
fast motion or slow? A lot of times it's what the director likes, or a lot of times it's what we think, depending on how the play looks.
So how much time you have to play back?
How much time? Like the other day we did a game. I did a game where the one team hit 10 3-pointers in the first half. Well, when you go to between plays, normally we have about 15 to 20 seconds to put a highlight package together. They wanted to see all 10 3-pointers. So it's got to be, you know, bucket, as fast as you possibly can. But then you get 2 guys who do a dunk. Those look great slow-mo. So, you know what, we'll put only 2 looks of the dunk in. It gives us more time to do it. We'll do it as slow-mo and really make it, you know, try to emphasize what the play is. If it's a huge hit, sometimes it looks great at live speed, like in football. 2 guys smash each other. Sometimes you really want to see it slow-mo. That's just basically
your interpretation of it, like, is it?
Yeah, our artistic freedom here, you know. Whatever we like or whatever the director asks for. If he says, well, do that real slow-mo for us, or do that at, you know, again, if football play, a guy catches the ball at the out-of-bounds line, you really want to slow it down to show that his foot was in or not. Even freeze it to show, look, there's a little bit of space between the white line and his foot, this is definitely in. Or freeze it to show his foot on the white line, you know.
Okay.
If it's a catch and a run, you don't need to slow it down.
Sure.
Let them run with it,
Yeah,
you know?
so John, so we are good.
So.
Next to him is the audio engineer, and he has a big audio console that has all the audio sources that we have in the truck. And he mixes the show live, and he's also in charge of configuring communication between the different rooms and between the people in the truck and people inside. So go peek in at his world next if you like. Then the last door down is where production is. So